What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is a little bit of gameplay and then the community power ranking for Diamond Dallas Page Hall of Fame. Rusty, I just read the word Dusty in the comment section. I literally about said, Dusty, how you doing tonight?
What it is, baby. I'm the best. I'm the son of a plumber. I'm Dusty Rhodes. Do the Dusty dance. I'm Cody's daddy. I'm so happy, so proud of my baby boy. Yeah, incredible.
Oh, I love that. All right, so the first move set, there's a variation on it. Oops, and I already did it wrong. That's funny. There's a variation on it, but basically, if I would have done it with paying attention words, I would have laid down the power gems first, and then I would have done this, but that's okay, because I get redemption here in a second. So, now let's try this. Oh, look at that. He broke some of my gems. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so you want to lay down 3 rows where they are likely to break them. I know that's different than usual, but you do want them to break them. Then you go into the sub, and you want to hit enough of these yellowy gems that you refill your moves, and then some that you will just allow the CPU, I need a blank one, that'll work, to fight off, and you're going to hit them for 12 million right off. And then if they break your sub gems, your things, you're going to also have that where you've got a lot on the board. 2Bob did confirm with one of his faction mates who's already got DDP that if they break him during the sub, it doesn't cascade the lightning bolts. But you're going to throw out a ton of power gems, 12.6 million for the first hit, plus any hits there additional. Very easy. Very easy. Rusty, what do you think about that for boss battling?
I mean, they won't break like a cheat code. It seems like a cheat code. It seems unfair, and I'm glad it's the lightning symbol on the power gem because it's lightning fast. This is probably the fastest superstar I've ever seen. I mean, I don't think I'm exaggerating. Until next week when one comes out that's faster.
Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. The Nintendo Power Glove for sure. Yes, that is very crazy. All right, our second one is the Flying Clothesline. You're going to throw out a bunch of one-turn countdown gems that are going to make a bunch of red gems. Then you're going to do the Running Swinging Neckbreaker to increase your red gem damage by 211%. And then a trip to the Diamond Mine, deal damage, decrease your countdown gems, and throw red everywhere. Just a quick note, if you notice the move charges on these, you will need to... Oh, congratulations, somebody. I just saw a Discord pop with another DDP. You will need to have gear. Plus 99 MP for now will work, but once plus 99 is gone, you will need his gear to run this turn 1. So, there is that. But... we're going to start with Bubba for 50% more red gems. And then we're going to put another 45% to the red gems. Another 30% to the red gems. And then I left this one as Santa Hogan in preview. Obviously, you're going to want to buff red gems again. And you could put your red gem coach there. Once you are in, out of the plus 99 MP, though, you're going to need to replace Bubba or this guy with red, and then it still doesn't recycle, so the only way to get it really recycling is with plus 99 MP, or you need to have the gears, which we do because we're on the main account. Rusty, thoughts on this build? Rusty Dusty.
I am a simpleton, and I like it all. I like it all. I'm so impressed. I don't have any fancy words to say other than wow.
Wow.
I think I like the triple yellow better. But I mean, I'm enjoying watching the gameplay, and I hope I pull DDP. Super cool.
Me too. I mean, for me, but also for you. Yeah.
I will say this as educated feedback. I don't have a Heart of Jade plate, so. This is not as enticing to me as the yellow power gem build that didn't need any of that fancy additions.
Right. Right. Yep, that's true. So this one you do not need this, but the Heart of Jade, I didn't talk about the strap. The Heart of Jade, whenever you make 6 or more countdown gems, buff your red gem damage, also purple, but red's what we're caring about. And then I also just threw this on there for fun. I don't have an Eyes of Judgment, but whenever you make 6 or more countdown, you deplete your enemy's moves. So, I mean, talk about cheat code. Like, during the plus 99 MP, if you don't get gear, this is the way maybe you might want to go. But afterwards, you need a few things to make this really go. But look at all these 35 countdown gems. Then we're going to buff our red gem damage to 211%. Then we're going to decrease all of our timers, and he's going to explode. Explode. 18 million that way. Somebody said maybe if we were to run the Stacy flats instead, maybe we could see that, and I could do that real quick, and then we'll power rank him.
Could also put the sheriff's badge there when everything turns red, and then pow, everything comes back yellow. Yeah. For a little extra mustard. Put a little extra mustard on it.
I feel like every single character could run the sheriff's badge. It seems like.
I need about 10 more sheriff's badges. As long as they keep making red gems, I'll need a sheriff's badge plate.
Yes, I agree. Oh, and here it's not even being used on the spicy account. We should just call this the Spicy Pepper account from now on.
You gotta be careful using the term spicy account on Twitch these days. You may stumble onto something else you don't want to be on.
Pause. Ooh-wee.
Incoherent ramblings, the captions just said.
Incoherent ramble. That's right. Well, actually, okay, so real quick. So people who are asking me to use Stacy, I'll use her right here, but just this is something we always need. Well, if you're watching the YouTube video, we just had a stream crash, but people are pouring back in. Thank you for bearing with it. I think what happened is I'm just running too much. Maybe. I don't know. But here's what we're going to run now. Same move set we just did, except we've swapped out Damian Priest for the Flat Gem Coach. Damian Priest is gone. Flat Gem Coach is life. So what I did, Rusty, is I actually closed Twitch and just put it on my phone down here so I don't have so many, like, the portal eats a lot of resources.
Yeah, it does. Like our money.
Yeah, we didn't pay the internet bill. That was good.
Wow. Does he love our resources, especially when there's a step-up offer? I'm a sucker for those. I love them.
Wow. All right. Well, 34 million is what we just hit with the change to the sheriff's badge and the swap out on the trainer. So 34 million, turn one, few clicks. Guess what that means, Rusty?
31 million, less click. That means S tier, S plus tier.
S plus tier. That's right. I got to pull back up the power rating because now that. Oh, in fact,
I had to remember what parameters we set on this little concoction of ours, and remember.
That's right.
Cacophony of information.
Don't worry, for the background shall return. There we go.
Does Bam Bam still hit harder?
I don't know. We could do some sort of a moveset showdown between the two. I am calling DDP the top power gym guy. Now, is that true? Well, we just got him.
Fastest, right? We're looking at readiness. We're looking at speed. So, Baby Ice, does Bam Bam hit harder? I think this is what we're looking at. If they both hit over 30 million, they're both S plus tier currently, and so I don't want to be dismissive and say, like, does it matter? But I'm wondering, how to differentiate between S plus tier. They would both hit over 30 million, and with the Bree Hall of Fame rework this weekend. So
That's right.
Remember on the Matrix, Lee? It's the question that drives us.
That is the question that drives us.
I love it.
As we'll see. All right, well, let's power rank DDP real quick because I think we can do this one fast. So he is an easy 30 million plus. So our point scale for power is equal to 100% or more of the top end of the meta. And we say that the top end of the 6-star silver meta damage begins, notice that word begins, at 30 million. So that makes him S plus tier. Notice that is not talking about the rarity in the game. I know I've had a couple people comment that maybe we should remove that, side of it so people don't get confused. For now, let me just clarify. It is S plus tier, not because his card says that, his character model says that, but because he is hitting for 30 million plus. Now, Rusty, speed. So his MP charges are 7. So
as I said, we don't have a category that actually tracks it, right?
Tracks speed.
So well, because of the 99 MP.
No,
right.
Yeah, that's why we have it written this way, so it breaks the 99 MP rules down.
Right.
So, like, for example, S plus tier, 5 points would be 6 or less move charge, flawless recycle, and animations are quick so that you get 45 seconds or less for a win in a feud. And I would say, one, he's got 7 MP charges. His moves, well, yellow recycles flawlessly. That is true. Animations are okay, but yellow is a little bit clicky. The black and red one is not very clicky, but the recycle is low. So I don't know. What do you guys think? This is a community-based discussion. So based on what we're seeing, early day for DDP, right? He just came out, but what you've seen from us and from Merrick's and other content creators, I'm feeling this is a 4. This is a 4. What do you think, Rusty?
Yeah, I guess it can't be a 5 because it's not, unless it has a line bonus. It's not 6, right? So if it's higher than 6, it can't be a S plus tier with the best moveset. Even with, if you do double yellow, okay, so if you do double yellow and you have 2 4 MP yellow trainers, right? One is yellow and blue, but ultra rare. I think it's Braun Breaker that does that, if I remember. Right. So it would have to be Braun and Kofi. You'd lose the 75% power gem, so you probably wouldn't do that.
Hard. Right.
Yeah, you just probably wouldn't do that. So yeah, it would be 4. Yeah.
I think and we've already had a little bit of chat on the front end so that this could go faster with some others. But I want to don't let that dissuade you. I want you to chat in the comments section what you think here. Versatility.
That's what the gear does, though, right? The gear loads the MP, correct?
It does, but so here's the thing. So his triple yellow is if you put your Kofi, your Showboat Kofi, and Santa Hogan, triple yellow will start loaded turn 1 pretty easily. So pretty universally. Okay. It's the other moveset that absolutely needs the gear.
Right.
Like you've got to have the gear for that one.
And that's a 17K Santa Hogan, which is available, but not necessarily to the broadest portion of the community. Yeah, so that's kind of a tricky one. Yeah, 4.
That is a tricky one.
Fair.
Okay. So then we've got readiness. The character needs 0 to 1 special things. That could be a plate, a gear, a moment, a trainer to make them work well. Or a 4 needs 2, a 3 needs 3, a 2 needs 4. So I would argue triple yellow really doesn't need anything. I mean, Santa Hogan, if you want to consider 17K as a 1 special thing, triple yellow doesn't need anything. However, his other moveset, if you use it, definitely needs 2 gears. So,
oh man, yep.
What do you think?
Let's get some chat going in the chat. I do like. Somebody asked, "Is the stream running for you guys?" Let me hit refresh real quick. Just double check.
Is it down again?
No, I got us. I hit refresh. Try to hit a refresh, Random Travis. Well,
put that in the comments section because if they can't see the stream, they couldn't hear that comment.
Take over, Lee.
Oh, you're good. All right, comments section. To Bob, you've been helping with some of this. Baby Ice, I see several. Hip Designer in here. So if we're talking triple yellow, I would argue he needs nothing. Nothing to be good.
Correct.
I mean, your trainers are pretty common. Old school Undertaker, Hall of Fame Nikki that they literally have given away. Plus they've done the 6-star on one prize wall. Plus they've got 5-star gold on another. I don't think anything rare about triple yellow. However, what about red and green or red and black? Do we consider that since it's a different moveset, or do we say, hey, how does this work?
No, I think you're always, at least if I'm in the chat right now, what I'm thinking is I don't care about the other movesets. I care about the best moveset. I care about what I'm bringing into a feud. Yep. And I care about if there's some alternative build, maybe for a boss battle, but that's not going to compromise, at least to me, the bottom line is feud build, showdown build, best build. I think that's how we evaluate, right?
Agreed. So that's I say 5. You've said 5. Bob mentioned behind the scenes. He said 5. Anybody else? I mean, I want to make sure. I know we had a crash, and so people are just kind of coming back in with some of this. But anybody say that? No, he's less than that.
I thought Mike Grant wrote a great thing in the chat about the speed. Okay. He said 5 or top tier if you have the gears, 3.5 without. And because we're kind of committed not to using half numbers, so I think 4. You'd round that up to 4. So 4 is 4. But I just thought that's a comment from a Twitch viewer that we need to get more of their input on the videos and on the stream so they can just say, it's not just Lee and Rusty's picky favorites here. It's like, this is what the community thinks. They have a voice in this.
Yep. I agree. And we're seeing Festabomb, Steven Randall. You guys made the video. You got 5s in there. Festabomb added, I like triple yellow. Jobram, Rusty, can you do a breakdown on the new update? That's another thing.
Yeah.
But let's.
Yeah. I can mention some. Because the gear, I think the community needs to hear about the gear, right?
I agree, but let's keep this because we're doing a video on this one. So let's finish this, then we can switch in. So. Versatility, a character for a 5 rating is completely competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown. Character has special gems and types that would help to do the boss and extreme rules. Or character is only competitively usable in 2 modes, or character is competitively usable in 1. So I'm going to say this character is the new boss battle power gem breaker, like power gem user. That's huge, right?
I agree. And I think he's the new feud face breaker.
Yeah, I agree. Baby Ice said, I wonder how he'll do after the 99 MP. So if you watch our video, the Break It Down video, I purposely use the trainers that you would need to use after plus 99 MP just to test some of that. And his move charges are still low enough. They're in that 7 range for most of them. Again, if you're going to run the Make Red countdown version, you need the gear. But that doesn't impact the speed rating or the versatility rating. That impacts the readiness rating for that move set. So what do we think? Do you think he would be competitively usable in feud and boss battle and showdown?
Absolutely. And I would say, at least my opinion, all categories of 5.
All 3 of those.
Because now, and here's my first. Let me back it up with some evidence. This is a Hall of Fame superstar, right? So we're getting the best link for showdown. We're getting the plus 4 MP.
That's right.
Hall of Fame link. So showdown, no brainer, incredible. Boss battle, you just said it. Best power gem and maybe one of the best yellow gem board breakers, shield breakers. So again, 5 out of 5. For feud, you can't even, if you've got a fully charged turn 1 DDP, you couldn't even track the damage in the preview, right? So like, how is that not a 5 out of 5? That's just death on all levels, you know? Okay. So best of the best of the best.
Death on all levels. I love that. I love that. Pokemaster Hunter seconds that. Hip Designer says 5 out of 5. Ducky Schultz says, oh, never mind. I saw 912 out of 2,000. I was like, that's not a power. Oh, never mind. That's how far he is on shards. Or they.
Shards.
Yeah. All right, last one, and then we can end this video because we want to do Akam later as well, is the Entourage ability. So an essential trainer coach ability that adds something you do not want to go into battle without for a 5. Widely used trainer coach ability, helps the character it's being used on to reach their full potential, would be a 4. Or more of a niche trainer coacher ability, may not be used much but valuable when needed. So it's 30% green gem damage, 30% green move damage. So 30%
says 4, HD says 3. We got some quick chat here. That's great.
Oh, that's
Appreciate
great.
the feedback. Yeah.
Yeah. No, keep it going. Stewarden says, "Yep, that's right." So I would say some of the factors to consider: 30% does not eclipse 12K. So your 12K coach 4, is better.
Esteban 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 3 or less.
Really?
And I think that's the lowest score I've given any of the new superstars in any category.
Wow.
Yeah, 3. I would say 3. And maybe even the 3 is like, it's not outdated, right?
No.
But yeah, it offers me something if you're missing out on other trainer, right? I'd rather have Big Papa Pump. I'd rather get 50% gym damage from the green.
Well, that's trainer. Is Big Papa Pump a coach?
Oh, coach. No,
this is a
he's
coach
a trainer.
ability.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's the comparative green? Is it
so? It's your Rock and Roman, right? It's 30%.
No, he's
to green
purple.
gym.
He's purple.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
Roman,
that's the similar match.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. So he's in the cycle of Rock and Roman.
Right.
As far as this ability. Okay. So
but he also does move. So I'm leaning between
2
3 and 4.
or 3. Look at that. 2 or 3. Our Truth has 40%. Zombie Becky already has 30. So 30 and 30 is already existing in the game. I would argue it's much more niche than widely used. 30% at max coaching ability. Yes.
Yeah. So you were a 3. He's a 3. We've seen several 4s in the chat. So 3 or 4, I don't think we can go wrong with. I think we're right in that same range. But we've kind of set a precedent that if there's a question between the two, we'd rather err on the lower side than try to make them seem better than they are, right?
And Dougie Schultz, are you saying Cora Jade? That's who's the better
Jade Cargill.
Oh, the new Jade.
Jade Cargill. Yeah.
She's not even in my brain because she's so new. That's recency bias. I don't yeah. Or the opposite. Recency ignorance.
So I would say, again, we've set a precedent, and I think it's a wise one, where we've got a lot of people in the comment section who are saying 3, several who are saying 4, and so it could go either way, but I think if we're going to do it fair...
Right?
You said 2?
Well,
that was
JD Nash tied closer to 2 than 3 for me, and I said 3 or less.
And Bob said 2. So between 2 and 4, so do we go with a 3 or do we drop down to a 2?
Baby Ice is saying some great posters are lousy trainers and coaches.
And that's
we just gotta be okay with it. We just gotta be okay with it. We want honest ratings here, not feel good ratings.
That's right.
Right? No 3.5. We're not doing decimals. Way too complicated.
Last call.
In this case, I would say round down. I would say round down in this case.
So round down. So the average of what we've seen, I'd say rounding down is a 3. We've seen some 2s. Right. We've seen a lot of 4s. Yeah. We've seen 3s. So I could put them into the 2 category, but I think 3 is probably the most fair. In disagreements?
So yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this, Lee. You got your Fatu. You got your Nation of Domination Rock.
Rock.
Yeah. All right. Are you using Hall of Fame DDP as a coach on your triple green Sheik plate, moves? Are you doing that? Are you throwing DDP on Neidhart?
No, but so here's the thing. The one advantage I would have on those would be like both Fatu and Neidhart have both green move damage and green gem damage. However, the move damage is so much more of the equation on those two. But both of them would do really well. And I guess it kind of depends there too. Because like, for example, if I'm running the boss and it's botch gems in green, which is what Fatu does, I am going to lean more towards the gem damage. However, the move damage is also huge, so that might give me a balanced. So again, I
agree.
I'm 2 or 3. I'm good either way.
And I would just say I wanted you to answer that so everyone in the chat could hear your thought process there.
Yeah.
What you're saying is that you're not tempted to use this coach on your best triple green superstars, and you're not tempted to use him on the people that also would have a Sheik plate, which is saying even more move damage. So that 30% isn't. It just isn't it can't be a 4. If all of that is true, it can't be a 4.
It can't be a 4. I think we've eliminated 4. So to round it out quick, do we consider 2 or do we just say it's a 3?
I think it's a 3. I think it's very fair.
Okay. All right. So 3. So that's a 5 and a 5 is 10, 19, 20, 21, 22.
A lot of the 4s have now, I think, changed their vote to 3. I think I'm politicking here.
Oh,
I better not do that.
You're influencing people here.
I know.
We're influencing.
I better not do that. The logic to me is like hearing you explain it that way. Yeah. And it's like, no way. It cannot be a 4. It can't be. So.
Well, then, I think the only other question we have then is the discussion on longevity. I think he's going to be a great feuder. I think he's going to be the boss battle go-to at some point, whenever that comes up with Power Gems and maybe Power Gems in yellow or who knows. Showdown, you're right. Again, he's got the +4 MP. If you pair him with another, like if I go in, I don't have DDP, hopefully yet. But if I go in with Neidhart and DDP, they're both starting loaded turn 1. Yeah, I hope so. Let's get there. I hope so. So he would be a 22 out of 25.
And for memory's sake, right? Goat Ali was a 20.
20.
And we thought he was incredible.
Yeah.
And CM Punk was a 21.
Yeah.
And we thought he was incredible.
Yep.
And this is now the highest power rated superstar that we've done of the 3. So that's cool. There's a new king on the throne tonight.
Well, don't get too used to it because we're going to do Akam next. And while he is good, very good, he's not breaking that. Oh, you got the prime?
I'm holding? No, do you see which prime I'm holding?
I can't.
This is a special.
Tiny.
Oh.
That's a Primal Rage version.
Limited edition UFC 300 Prime with gold. This is the golden Prime, my friend.
The golden Prime.
And it's in. So I don't have the WrestleMania Prime, but because UFC and WWE are now in business together, and the color of it is actually like goldish looking.
All right. Well, let's have a quick discussion about longevity. Oh, it is? You're drinking. That's like wine. You're supposed to save it for like 30 years and then drink it later.
No, I'm celebrating
special vintage.
The new king of DDP, Hall of Fame DDP, the prime time player that he is.
There you go.
I'm drinking his success.
There you are. Well, let's talk longevity. Power gems tend to have a decent shelf life if they're big enough. Certainly, if you go back to the Power Gym guys who are doing like 4 and 5K, that's obviously another wine stream. We're going to be in trouble, Rusty. Oh, there's remembered last week.
I did not drink it on stream, for the record. But, man, I enjoyed it afterwards, so.
I would say this character will scale well into 6-star gold. Eventually, the Power Gym damage is going to drop off, but it's not going to be right away, I hope. I don't think. I think you're talking another meta or two. So 6 gold into 7. Maybe by 7 the power gems will drop off. Of course, this is all speculation. That's why this clearly says the ranking is done currently at 6-star silver. But yeah, 22 out of 25. This is our highest superstar ever. I hope you get them. I hope you get this golden statue. Yeah.
Can I make another case for longevity real quick?
Do it, and then take us out after, yeah.
Current S+ tier Hall of Fame rankings that was developed by the community and along with the friends from Champions Chat. We've got Hall of Fame Brutus, Hall of Fame Neidhart, Hall of Fame Vader, Hall of Fame Tori Wilson by default. She's
because she's the only female that fits in that.
Right.
What about Snacho Nachos?
We have Schmandy Ravage up there on the list, as well as our friends have said, put Kurt Angle in that S+ tier category, friendo. And I would say now DDP is up there with the likes of Brutus and Neidhart. So So for longevity, here's my case. He can't be at the top of the Hall of Fame power rate or rankings, right? Tier rankings, because Hall of Famers have a longer shelf life because of gear and the support and kind of the class that they are in and of themselves. Yeah. I just think they have the longest of all the shelf lives. We're not gonna be debating like Rock and Roman. Do we like him? Do we hate him? 1 month after the 99 MP goes away. So for me, longevity is firmly rooted in the fact that he's Hall of Fame alone, and that he probably stands atop the Hall of Fame tier rankings. So that is it for this power rating, the new king and the prime build of Triple Yellow. And we will see you next time on Champions Chat.